Hey, you guys, welcome to Splinterlands TV. It is I, the Psy, and we are back to announce the winners from the very first one of 4 seasons of the Silence Challenge, I guess, the Silence Media Challenge that we're doing, as well as talk about another streamer challenge I'm actually involved in, along with Gathering the Magic and DoloKnight right now. So before we get to drawing those names, and I also want to throw out a special thank you to Druid's Blood, who actually donated even more Chaos Legion packs to the Silence Media Challenge that we're doing right now. So we're actually going to be giving out 3 packs to one commenter, 2, and then 1. So we're actually giving out 6 packs a season right now of Chaos Legion to 3 lucky winners. So thanks Druid's Blood for adding a few packs to that challenge as well. For those of you who don't know, the Silence Media Challenge involves you leaving a comment on videos or on Hive posts that I make. Every one of those comments that you make, and try and add a little meat to the bone so I have something to reply to. Every one of those comments is going to go and get you guys a draw entry into our end of season draw for some Chaos Legion packs. And again, I'm giving out 6 packs a season, 3, 2, and 1 pack. And we're going to go and we're going to do a little duck race to see who wins those. But before we get to those winners for season 1 of the 4 seasons, I want to talk a little bit about the challenge that Gathering the Magic and DoloKnight are also involved in as part of Drip. And thanks a big thank you very much to Thorlock, who's actually contributing a brave tofu to a challenge with us streamers. So I could go ahead, I'm going to talk about it a little bit, but first I think that there's no one better than DoloKnight. A shout out to DoloKnight and his channel, and also Gathering the Magic, another fellow competitor, who's going to explain the challenge to us. And here we go, I've got that up here, and let's listen to DoloKnight explain the streamer challenge. Let's hear it, DoloKnight.
We are going to restart our Splinterlands accounts with nothing except the spellbook and its perks. Whoever earns the most in the next 4 seasons will win a tofu to give away to their subscribers. The rules are simple. Start with all spellbook perks, which include 100 SPS delegation for a month, 3,500 credits or equivalent in BEC, and 5 Chaos Legion packs. No donations or delegations are allowed. If anyone does get them, penalties will apply. The exceptions to this rule is anything that's accessible by new players. So the Brave Tofu affiliate delegations will be allowed. Soulbound reward cards and gladiators will not be included in account value unless you unbind them. Account value will come from this website minus the Soulbound reward cards from peakmonsters.com. I'd like to extend a big thank you to the people at Drip, especially Thorlock, who has made this challenge possible by giving us the tofu to give away. So the Drip project invests in GameFi projects with more than 50% of its funds invested into Splinterlands. Just by holding Drip, you're able to earn SPS daily. So as long as you have 1 Drip, you'll be able to earn passive SPS. If you stake your Drip, you'll get additional Drip paid out daily. You can check them out at hivedrip.com or at their Discord server, which is on screen and in the description below. Additionally, you'll be entered into a giveaway where you can earn Drip just from showing up in their Discord server. Just let them know that you're here from the challenge. Now, we'll introduce our 3 contestants. I'll go first. I'm DoloKnight, and my channel mainly focuses on helping new players get better at Splinterlands. I started playing back in beta and got hooked after pulling a Frost Giant in my first 10 packs. I used to play a lot in Bronze League, where I peaked rank 1 back when there were level caps, and just returned recently. I'm working on nightshade.gg, which I hope will become a one-stop shop for account info and rentals for new players and renters. My favorite card is Mimosa Nightshade, because I designed the card as part of my Untamed Kickstarter reward. I think I have a good shot at earning around $12 to $15 if I play well, although I think a $10 account value is more likely. As for who might win, I think if Psilence is able to leverage his 1-day head start and tofu delegations, he should be able to come out on top. Next up, we have Psilence.
All right, let's just press pause here. So I just want to talk quickly about DoloKnight. He and I have been having kind of some back and forth in the battles. We always seem to be logged on and playing at the same time. We faced each other 4 times. He's won 3 out of 4 of those battles. So shout out to DoloKnight. I think he's a little bit more experienced with doing card rentals than I am. He seems to be getting a heck of a lot more SPS than I do whenever he wins a battle. So I think that from a play perspective, I think that DoloKnight's doing really good with this. So shout out to DoloKnight. What a competitor, man. And once though, I was so, story time. once in one of our battles, I looked at his team. I was like, man, this team looks terrible. I got this win for sure. And he still beat me. And I went and I put it into well, what's the website? The website that allows you to see what your percentage would be for winning. And he had like a 15% win chance, and he still got the W on me. So I'll get you next time, DoloKnight.
Or will it be Quora? It's Quora! It's Quora! Yes, and it didn't turn gold.
I remember this.
Yes. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my gosh.
This is when my Quora finally got immunity.
Hi everyone, it's I the Psy. You might remember me from Splinterlands TV, where I did that for the very start to the very, very end. I've got a channel on YouTube, and I've just started doing lots of Hive posts as well. I'm a father of 4. I sort of dabble in crypto, but I'm a big-time Magic the Gathering player, which is what kind of got me into Splinterlands to begin with.
That's awesome. I'm also a TCG player. So when did you start playing Splinterlands?
I think I started playing Splinterlands like right on the tail end of Untamed, December 2020 or something like that.
What is your favorite Splinterlands card and why?
All right, so my favorite Splinterlands card is Lord Orianthus, believe it or not. Like the
yes, the
OG, buddy. Like when I first started playing, that was the first card that I seemed to really gravitate to, and his art was amazing. I mean, the concept of having like the floating head in a jar, I just really liked.
So how much do you think you'll make this season?
I haven't actually been thinking so much about the earnings. I'm a bit different because for me, I'm more of like the player, and the earnings are kind of like a secondary thing that just comes based on me playing. Honestly, I played my new account for 24 hours already, bonus, and I've already made it to gold 3. So I'm already at
that's fast.
19, 20 rating. I never ran into all these max decks that people are talking about crushing people all the time. I ran into like 1 and 2 star summoners for the most part.
No, you are the max deck that's crushing everyone.
That's right. I am like someone posted, I am the brute squad. I'm also gonna try and leverage some Hive posts into this account and see if I can get some curation reward. I feel like that's going to be the fastest way for me to put some value into the account other than just playing Splinterlands. And as a content creator, I'm hoping that will give me a bit of an edge.
Do you think you're going to win the challenge with that Hive post strategy?
Oh, buddy, obviously. Like, I'm not going to come out here and be like, I play it to lose, you know? I'm going to try and think optimistically that I'm going to come away with a W. I know that the other people I'm playing, like just when I talk to some of them, we're all fairly experienced. So, I mean, I don't feel like I have much of an edge or anything. My edge is, I guess, the tofu account delegation that I went with before I knew about this challenge happening. I mean, that will give me an edge and maybe a head start. Yeah, we'll see how things work out. But I'm optimistic because I'm going to try and put in the time, and that's what you need to do with these kind of games.
And just remind us once again what your in-game name will be for this challenge.
My in-game name is a huge deviation from my main account, which is Psilence. My in-game name for this challenge is The Silence.
Not to be confused with Silence.
That's correct. But yeah, so The Silence is going to be this new account that I actually play. And to be honest, I found it a lot of fun as a new player. So I think it's going to be a lot more fun than playing my main account, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's also a bit more rewarding because these rewards actually look like a lot when it's compared in such a small account, right?
Yeah. I just want to say, for those of you who are tuning in, I hope you guys find some enjoyment out of this and you get to see what some players with a little bit of experience can do, starting fresh, starting from RE0, for those of you who like anime, what you can actually accomplish with a new spellbook in this day and age of Splinterlands. So I hope that you guys enjoy the series. I'm looking forward to communicating with you guys on my other socials. Thank you for taking the time to put this all together and being like the moderator and all of this as well. So thank you for your time as well, and to Crypto Eater, and thank you Thorlock, and thank you to Drip as well. Sure to check those guys out. They're obviously big participants in the community and the ecosystem. So thanks, guys.
I guess you gotta get back to your family now.
Oh, buddy, they were screaming this whole time, playing Beyblades and things in the background, and wife yelling.
Beyblades?
And
no way.
It's naked. Oh, buddy, Beyblade X. They're like, when they watch it on TV, they're playing it on.
That's awesome.
They've got 2 arenas. They're just like, oh, but I have to literally get up at one point and be like, buddy, you can't play Beyblades right now. It's all I can hear. So, yeah, man, kids, man. My life is so kid-centric, so sometimes I might not be able to find the time to put in like a full hour to like drain my energy and stuff every day, because it'll just be like dealing with kids, and then ran out of time. So not as much time as I'd like to really get in there and jam those games.
Last but not least,
And just before we continue here, I just wanted to show you guys some of the rules that we have, because I know that I'm going to be leveraging some Hive posts now that I love Hive so much. The rules for the Hive posts is we're going to be using our main account to post the Hive posts, okay? Because it's redundant for me to use my secondary account to make the Hive post when both my accounts, or both any of our accounts, are all Splinterlands. And if we're going to be extracting from those secondary accounts exclusively, they would just look like extractor accounts, which is not something that we want. So the rules are for the Hive posts, we can use our primary accounts to make the Hive post itself. As you guys know, when you get awarded your rewards on those posts, you as the author get half of it, and of that half of that becomes HBD, Hive back dollars, and the other half becomes Hive power. So we can only take the HBD, not the Hive power, because then again, it would make our accounts look like they're extracting. So really, if you have say $20 that you earn from a Hive post, of that $10 goes back into curation, so you're left with 10. And then of that 10, $5 of that becomes HBD, and $5 of that becomes HP. So for purposes of this challenge, you get 5 of those dollars, the $5 that become Hive back dollars. And lastly, only new content is allowed. So I've got this one here as an example. It's called New Player Tips. If we were to go and we were to look, I've done some other articles like how to convert Hive back dollars to Hive. That one wouldn't count. New Player Rewards Guide, that one would count. SPS Rental Rework, that one would not count. New Player Tips, that one would count. It has to be explicitly based on new player content, because the way that we look at it is it has to be running from our new player account and doing our experiences as the new player, not just being like, hey, I'm experienced, I'm just going to make a bunch of Hive posts and I'm just going to win the challenge by making a bunch of Hive posts and getting a large Hive payout. That would kind of defeat the purpose. But as a new player, new players can feel free to go ahead and write Hive posts as well, but we're keeping it exclusive to new player content for what we're able to use towards this particular contest. So those are the rules as far as like Hive posts go in regards to the contest itself. So let's get back to the final competitor here.
We have Gathering the Magic. Who are you, and what are you known for?
This is Gathering the Magic. I'm pretty much known in the Splinterlands community probably for doing the Market Watch videos. I do those every Sunday and rotate between. This last Sunday I just did the card Market Watch, where I look at all the Splinterlands assets and card and pack prices. And the next Sunday I will go through land. So I'll go through all the different prices on land items in the game and look at what the 5 cheapest plots are for each land type. My wife and I started playing in the summer of 2021, and I believe it was one day before the SPS airdrop started. Got in perfect timing. I found the game through Crypto Banter, and I saw the actual gameplay, the ranked battles. Like, oh, this reminds me a lot of Magic the Gathering. I think I'm going to check this out. Made an account, my wife made an account, and the rest is history. Love the game and been playing it every day since.
What is your favorite Splinterlands card and why?
I think anyone that follows my channel knows my favorite card is the Arachne Weaver. Death is my favorite Splinter, and the one thing Death has always needed was a healer. Boy, did they get a healer. This thing is amazing. A lot of people were kind of not sure on the corrupted healing, you know, because it only heals for, I think it was like 70%, and you lose a maximum health. Once you know how to use that card, I think I win probably 70 to 75% of the games that I use that card. It is just so powerful.
How much do you think you'll make this season?
That's a good question. I know, like with my $10 account that I had made in the past, what my strategy was, and it allows me to slowly earn. Depending on how long the challenge goes, I think I'll do pretty well, but to give like a dollar figure, too hard to say. But I think I'll do pretty well in the challenge just because of the experience I have building an account without any outside help or outside funds. So I've got a lot of experience in that area.
Who do you think will win this challenge?
Going by the way it's started so far, I'd say Psilence has got a pretty good head start.
I only had 24 hours, you guys. I only had 24 hours. Part of my bonuses were, though, that before it actually started, I had gotten the Tofu challenge in there, so I wanted to create an account, and I talked to Brave Tofu, so I have the Tofu boost. So that's something working for me.
Start. if we can go for at least 2, maybe 3 seasons, I think I might have an opportunity to catch up with him. But we'll see. You know, he's an experienced player and he knows the ins and outs of the game.
Yeah, for sure. And which account username will you be going by for this challenge so people can track you?
It depends what name's available. There's 2 I have in mind. If the name Namgib is available, I'm going to use that. And if not, then probably Marlik.
What's Namgib?
I definitely will be making... I wrote a story years and years ago when I was in high school, and it was kind of like a fantasy Lord of the Rings style game. And one of the characters in my story was Namgib.
Well, that's awesome. Like, random lore drop. I was not expecting. Thank you, Gathering the Magic, for joining the challenge. And thank you, the viewer at home, for watching our videos and supporting our content. It really means the world to us. Go check out Psilence, go check out Gathering the Magic, and go check out Thorlock, who has made this challenge possible.
And of course, check out DoloKnight as well there. All right, so let me just turn this part off and turn on some music. Here we go. All right, so that's pretty much the contest that we're looking at from the perspective of the Hive Drip contest involving myself and DoloKnight and Gathering the Magic. So, and I gotta say, Gathering the Magic has a very unique approach compared to DoloKnight and I. DoloKnight and I, we're out there, we're like really battling it out and we're using lots of card rentals, whereas Gathering the Magic seems to be going a different way, and he's like, he's going ahead and he's like trying to buy packs and sell packs and use like arbitrage and stuff like that, and he's going out and he's like buying the lower level cards and actually using those. So we're taking a different approach, I think, at least DoloKnight and I, than Gathering the Magic. So it'll be interesting to see if his little gambit pays off there as well. So that's one of the challenges. I'm going to include the link to that video within the comment section of this video, just so you guys can check that out whenever you want. Be sure to go and visit Gathering the Magic and check out DoloKnight and the projects that they're working on as well. So great content creators as well. And I'm looking forward to hopefully earning that tofu so I can pass it out to you again, oh fair viewer, in yet another one of our contests that we can run. And speaking of contests that we're running, I've got one going right now. For, like I said at the beginning of the video, every time that you leave a, hopefully a like and a share and a subscribe and stuff like that, but definitely a comment on my video, any of the videos I put here on YouTube or any of the Hive posts that I put up on Hive, you're going to get an entry into the Silence social media contest. So we've got round 1, season 1 that just finished. And again, thank you so much to Druid's Blood, who donated a bunch of packs as well to this contest, allowing me to go and increase the packs even more than what we're going to do. And we've got all of these names already in right now. So you can see the number of entries that we had already for the first round. And I've gone and I put them all into Duck Race. So we got 50 entries right now for season 1. Be sure that you leave a like, share, subscribe, and some comments on this video, so you'll be able to get in on this season 2 version of this challenge. I'm a little bit late making some content for this video. I was actually supposed to go on vacation. We were going to go up. We were going to go to Waterloo first and hit up this really cool flea market. Then we were going to go to Niagara Falls. Unfortunately, though, we had a severe weather warning here in my part of Canada. It snowed and snowed and snowed, and it wasn't actually safe. So we had to actually come back a day early. But yeah, that's why my content's a little bit behind. But here we go, guys. We're going to do the draw now. Drum roll, doodle 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 doodle, for the very first season of the Silent Social Media Challenge here. And we're going to draw 3 names. Now, if you win once, you've already won. You're not going to get to win multiple times here, okay? So it's not like if I pulled Arcade Dragon for one of them, that he's going to be able to win a second time, all right? I know that the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to do... I think I was going to do 1, 2, 3 packs, like 1, 2, 3 packs. But I think that the way I should probably do it is I should probably do 3 packs, 2 packs, 1 pack. Because if I did it 1, 2, 3, then the people who have more entries are actually disadvantaged. Because if I choose your name first, because you have so many entries, then you only can win 1 pack instead of the 3 packs, right? Whereas if I do the 3 packs first, then the people who have the most entries are going to have the highest chance of winning the largest reward. I could do 2, 2, 2, and then everyone gets something, but I think for at least this season, I'm going to do the 3, 2, 1. So with that being said, let's get things set up here. I've got all of these entries in here. Let's hit done. And we're going to go and we're going to make it, you know what? It's going to be a big battle. So we're going to make it a 1-minute battle. All right. So we got it all set up here now. This is a 1-minute duck race. We're going to shuffle the characters 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And this very first one of the duck races, this time, like I said, we're doing 3, 2, 1. So this is, I'm guessing this quacking is going to be crazy loud, you guys. I hope that, I'm trying to lower my audio. If you guys get quacked out right off the bat, then I'll lower the audio a little bit more. But we're going to do it. We're going to press start. And good luck, everyone. Thanks for joining the Silent Social Media Challenge. This is for 3 packs of Chaos Legion with the first ducks. Here we go. I feel like I can get some more quacking up. There we go. We got Trump Duck. We got Batman Duck. Got the Quackins. Release the Quackin. Oh, and Beaker said if he wins, he wants... I think Beaker wanted a redraw. Look at all these ducks. Oh, is Beaker going to take it? He's way ahead. 10. Uh-oh. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, Enigma code, congratulations. That is so funny. I actually, Enigma code of all the, he only had 1 entry, and his duck was the very last one. You can see number 50 of number 50. It was actually, I came back and I was like, I don't know when he actually entered this. It could have been actually during season 2, but it was on one of my older videos. So I let him enter into this one. So Enigma code out of nowhere. Congratulations, you won 3 packs of Chaos Legion. I'll go ahead and I'll transfer those over to you. That is awesome. Let's race again. Remove winner from next race. I'm going to do check mark. That'll be 1 less for this Enigma code account. All right. So Enigma code. Wow, what a win out of nowhere. Super Enigma code duck. Let's do it. So we're going to race again. And here we go, guys. Start it up. Let's see who's going to win round 2. So this one is for 2 packs of Chaos Legion. And like I said, we might go ahead. We might mix things up for the next time. We might do 2-2-2. But this time I like the 3-2-1. Jason B channel's been very consistent. He has lots of entries into this. I think that he's tied for the most with 4 entries. And don't forget, you can both comment on a YouTube video, and then if I made a Hive post about the same thing, you can go into the Hive post and you can comment on that as well. That will get you 2 entries into it. Who do we have? Final 10 seconds. This is where people make or break. Who's it going to be? It's a tight race. Olaf guy. Congratulations, Olaf. I just need to check. I'm not sure if Olaf was one of the ones who wanted me to redo it. Olaf.guy. No, you got it. 1 entry. Look at this. The 1 entry people are taking it all. Congrats, you guys. Olaf.guy. So you're going to be removed, and we're on to the final race. Here we go. Let's shuffle them up. 3, 2, 1. And this is for a pack of Chaos Legion. Beaker 007 with the Dracula duck. We got the dragon in here. Shagoth again. He's got 4 entries. He was another one of the commentators that did quite a few comments on both Hive as well as the YouTube videos. We got Bronze Dragon working his way up here. Y'all know Bronze Dragon. And here we go. We're getting to the final 10 when everything changes. Is it going to be Strawberry Dragon Duck that brings up... Uh-oh. Shark Monster's making his move. 7, 6, 5. Couple ducks. And it is... Shark Monsters! Congratulations, Shark Monsters. Let me write you down here on my scrap of paper. Shark Monsters. All right. So congratulations to our winners. We've got Enigma Code with 3 packs. We got Olaf.Guy with 2 packs. And we've got Shark Monsters with 1 pack. Congratulations to all the winners. As you can see, it happened in real time here. So, yeah. We'll continue doing this. There's 10 days left in the season right now. So there's plenty of time for you guys to get your entries in for this this round of the 4 rounds of the Silence Social Media Challenge. And what we also did for the door lock for the Hive Drip Challenge is that's also going on for 4 seasons. So the Silence Social Media Challenge corresponds with the new player challenge that we're also going through between DoloKnight and GatheringtheMagic and I. So everything's going to end at the same time. And for those of you who've been supporting my content, I really appreciate you doing that. Be sure to check out everyone I've talked about. Thorlock and Druid's Blood. You'll see him sometimes in Discord, as well as, of course, DoloKnight and Gathering the Magic as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for some more of those coming up, and check out the Hive posts I'm putting up as well. I'm probably going to have another one geared towards some more new players coming up shortly, so I can add a little bit more to this account. Keep it going. And until next time, it's I, the Psy, and I will catch you guys around Pretoria. Take care, my friends. Peace.